random lifestyle vlog. Today I'd like to show you my 3 favorite hand creams and some alternatives to it. So if you don't love what I'll show you, maybe you like the alternative. So yeah, let's have a look. So my favorite heavy duty hand cream ever is this Body Shop Hemp hand protector. And this is amazing. I mean, if your hands are worn out, if they're like, I don't know, blistered, or like really like you have some abrasions or something, this is the perfect thing. And honestly, I've never actually used anything that's coming even close to that. This is like the perfect, yeah, it's actually a hand protector. It's not even a hand cream, it's a hand protector. I've tried to find an alternative to this, and the closest one would probably be this L'Occitane dry skin hand cream with shea butter, and this one's good too, but it's not as protective as this one. I mean, if you compare, they're both like very thick creams. I mean, let me show you. They're both very thick, but when you just use them on your hands, I'll just try to not, okay, so this is a hemp one. And if you just use it on your hands, you can actually feel that your hands are still like protected with this protective layer after like 40 minutes or an hour. This one is more absorbing, so it absorbs very quickly and is quite delicate, like quite mild. It is protective, but not as much as this one. This is like a perfect heavy duty hand balm in my opinion. So yeah, this is my number 1 here. So these heavy-duty creams are perfect when you need some extra TLC, some protection, or some like immediate action because your hands are really in a real bad condition. But sometimes you just need like a cream that will just make your hands soft and smooth instantly, but you don't really want to stop whatever you're doing because you leave like greasy marks on like paper or your computer or whatever. So in this situation, the best cream I've ever tried is this Avant Glycolic Acid Hand Balm. And like this cream actually works like no other, and it also costs like no other. It's like £80 for this tub that is 50 mils, and this is like a lot of money. And yeah, as I said, it's amazing. You just put it in your head. It contains glycolic acid, it contains shea butter, so it's very hydrating, very nourishing, but also absorbs so quickly that you know, you can just pretty much go back to whatever you were doing, and it doesn't leave marks on everything. So this is perfect. But £80. I mean, Avant is quite expensive brand, right? But if you have to pay £80 for a face cream, that's one thing, but £80 for hand cream, that seems a bit too much. I mean, I love it, and I have one more of these actually, but I haven't paid for it. I mean, I have paid for like a subscription box or advent calendar or whatever that you know included this thing, but would I buy a cream for £80? I don't think so. But yeah, it's really good. But if you want something cheaper, and I don't mean cheap, but cheaper, I would probably recommend this Byredo cream. And this is a bit different because it doesn't really contain AHA, but it does contain glycerin. So it's very hydrating, very soothing, but also very quick absorbing, so you don't really leave that residue on your skin, and it smells very nice. So yeah, it does. So yeah, this is my number 1 in this category, and that will be like the alternative. This is, I mean, I'm not saying this is cheap because it's £30 I think for 30 mils, so that's not a cheap cream, but still better than £80 for this, right? And the last cream and the last category here is a night cream. And this is not a night cream per se, but I will just explain it to you later on why I consider it to be a night cream. This is Burt's Bees hand cream with almond milk. And probably because it contains milk, it has a cow here. But yeah, I just love this old school packaging, like, you know, this jar thing. It's very cool. But yeah, this cream smells amazing. It smells like marzipan or almond cookies. I don't know. I think marzipan more. Anyway, it smells lovely. Yeah. But the thing is, look at its formula. It's very solid, and you can actually see when I'm just pushing quite hard, and this is how much I have on my finger. So this is very solid, and if you put it on your skin, it just melts to oil. So this is the reason why I wouldn't actually use it during the day. It's very oily. So when you just use it before sleep, does it say? Yeah, it doesn't really say that you should actually use it during day or night or whatever. It doesn't really mention anything about it, but it's very oily and it doesn't really absorb that well. It smells amazing. It works really good, but it's super oily. So in my opinion, this is a perfect cream for your nighttime. If you don't like marzipan, or if you don't really want to use something before your bedtime because you're afraid you might get hungry, then my other option will be this Ritual of Tao. And this is actually night balm for the hands, and it's also like it's not very absorbing too, so it just leaves that layer on your skin. So I wouldn't recommend just using it and doing something for like at least a couple of hours, or you know, the perfect way to use it is just use it before your bedtime. And it smells very good. The scent is very rituals, like very sophisticated, really nice. So yeah, this is something for people who don't really like marzipan. Yeah, so there you go. These are my 3 favorite hand creams and 3 alternatives. So what do you think, guys? Do you love them as much as I do? Have you tried them all? Or maybe you think the alternatives are actually better than my number ones. That's possible too. So yeah, please let me know down in the comments what you think about these creams. And thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And see you soon.